4 months ago, I quit my job, and honestly, it was the toughest thing I've ever done. I sat on the decision for years, constantly thinking, is this the right decision for me? I'm being dramatic, there's nothing to panic about, but basically business has been a bit slow. I've obviously got my 2 clients, but I have no sales calls lined up. I put so much pressure on myself and it needs to stop. Like, it actually needs to stop. Yeah, relax, Christina. Like, be nice to yourself. You're doing fine. When I finally did it, I was so proud of myself because it took every ounce of courage that I had. However, that was not the toughest thing I've ever done. Fast forward to now, 4 months of running my own business solo and building everything from scratch, I have realized this is the toughest thing I have ever done.
Do not start a business unless you're prepared for things to constantly be going wrong. Recently I've been questioning, like, am I actually cut out for this? Like, do I have what it takes?
I've just spent the last 45 minutes on a sales call that went awful. This is not for the weak. This is not for the weak. And let me be clear, I'm someone who has always been a hard worker. In high school, in college, at university. This is probably my most real and authentic vlog yet. I remember being sat at my old desk at my old job, staring at a computer thinking, it would be my dream to finally just have control over my time, to have control over my weekends and my evenings, just to have control over my life. I remember being sat there thinking, wow, imagine if I could have just 3 clients. Like, if I could have 3 people working with me who trust me, who are paying me, that would be the dream. So that's exactly what I set out to do. As you'll see, it just ended up being a lot harder than I expected.
I can't remember what I said in my last vlog, the one where I was on about 6 dates in 6 days. Guys, I've been ghosted again. I swear I ended that vlog being like, oh, I went on a really good day. I actually could go somewhere. I'm feeling good about things. Guys, I take it back. I've been ghosted again. The thing about this is that date actually went well. Green flags across the board. I feel like he likes me, I like him. We went gone on 2 dates. Literally nothing happened. We had a kiss at the end of the second date, but that was it. And he was talking, by the way, this guy drove 5 hours to come and see me on both dates. It's a long story. Should I go into it? Is he gonna watch this? I don't know. He has seen my channel. Anyway, I was so perplexed when this kind of unfolded, and I'm convinced he's not gonna reply now. It's been days, but he's driven 5 hours to see me. He paid for everything the whole time. He bought me a gift. He was talking about meeting my mum. He had a whole list of things he wanted to do together. High rocks training together, running together. I hate running. He loves running. We had a whole list of things. And after all that, he's ghosted. I'm actually just so confused at this point. Like,
your girl has been ghosted again. I actually think I might just retire from dating at this point. Like, I know I'm supposed to be optimistic and stay hopeful, but like, I'm actually just so tired at this point. My business alone is already stressing me out. By this point, I actually just wanted a break. Oh, yet another sales call done. These used to stress me out so much, and now they stress me out so medium. How big are the sweat patches? See, guys, before I'd look like I'd had a bucket of water thrown at me. I was so sweaty before, whereas now they're not too bad. Okay, just finished another sales call, which I think went well. The thing is, they always go well and then they say no, so I don't know what to do. Let me just send the email. This is like dating, like, you know when you go on a first date and you're like, oh, that date went well, and then you guys never talk to each other ever again. That's what it's giving. This is gonna sound like the most random thing ever, but genuinely, hear me out. Dating and business are actually so similar. Like, you literally have to put yourself out there, get the reps in, reach out to people, be in the right place at the right time. Like, you have to just put yourself out there. Oh, it's exhausting though. I honestly, you can see in this vlog, like, honestly, as the vlog goes on, you'll see it just gets so exhausting. But I've just spent the last 45 minutes on a sales call that went awful. It actually started off fine. I find it awkward whenever I do a sales call with 2 people, because it's kind of like, on this one as well, the main person that I emailed wasn't even actually doing a lot of the talking. It was kind of the secondary person, like, respectfully, like, they are not the owner or the founder, like, they were the secondary person, so I was kind of like, okay. And yeah, I just, like, the secondary person did not like me at all, but we move. He hates me. I don't even know why I'm sending this email to follow, because I'm like, he definitely hates me. It was great to speak to you. You're planning to have a chat. They're definitely not going to have a chat. They hate me. I know you're planning to. I'm not saying I miss my old job, but I am low-key missing how having a job is. I'm filming this after my community event and my meetup has happened. You're going to see more of that in a little bit, but one thing I absolutely love about having that event was just like being around people, because having a business is really great because you're so independent, but honestly, I'm just at my house in my room all the time, and it has its pros and cons, but I didn't realize just how much I would miss being around other people. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't often come on and say this, but I'm actually feeling really proud of myself today. Did I mention I got ghosted the other day? I can't remember if I said that on camera, but as I was talking to my mum about it, I was kind of feeling down. Like, I feel like with dating, I've just been having back-to-back flops. Like, nothing is going anywhere, and I've actually decided I'm gonna come off of the apps, like, I think indefinitely. I don't think the apps are the way forward for me. I think I'm gonna have to commit myself to in-person, which is gonna be interesting given I live in like a literal village. But anyway, I'm feeling quite proud of myself because I was feeling down and I literally had to like drag myself to my laptop today. But so far today, I've actually gotten so much done. It's only 2 o'clock. Normally these busy days, I've noticed I can get just a bit, I don't know, like not a bit down, but I don't know, I lose motivation. I'm just like, oh, so much work. But today, I don't know what it is. I've just felt like, I don't know, I feel like I remembered why I do what I do, and I feel really proud of how far I've come. I think that's what it is. Just finished a sales call. I thought this could have been client number 3. Well, basically,
okay, so this is a bit embarrassing, but basically this is a clip of me getting excited about landing my 3rd client and being super excited and talking about like wins and stuff. But fast forward, like me in the future, I know that this lady ended up actually backing out. And honestly, this is actually something that's happened a couple times now. I think you see it further down in the vlog, but it's literally like dating. Like, you get excited, things are working, things are going somewhere, and then you just get like a setback or you get ghosted.
good morning, guys. I am feeling more positive than I have in a while, and partially because I did wake up to an email from a potential client saying, I'm sold, send me your packages. So that's some good news. Fingers crossed I'll reply to her email when we get to the coffee shop, and maybe that will be another potential client. But if not, all good. I am used to this by now. I'm actually feeling quite positive because this morning I was thinking about all the things that aren't going to plan or aren't moving as quickly. Things are going to plan, but they're just slow, and I'm almost like used to seeing things happen a bit quicker. But part of me was thinking, honestly, I actually can't complain with all these things taking their time, because it's really making me a better businesswoman. Even with my meetup event, I am over the moon that I wanted 15 people, but it ended up being 42 people that signed up.
Do you know what? It makes perfect sense that I'm wearing dark red, because me and Costa have been like 2 peas in a pod. Like, I've enjoyed being like someone that can work from home, and I get to work from my desk and everything. And I think you see me a lot in this vlog just working at my desk. But honestly, sometime in March, I was just itching to get outside of the house. I think I'd enjoyed a couple weeks to months of like resting at home and doing, I say resting, that's a bit of a push, but like working from home versus like going to the hospital every day. Like, that was a nice change. But honestly, me and Costa have been like besties. But on a positive note, so I've gotten replies from literal dream clients. I won't say their names, but like a couple people that I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to work with them. I doubt that they'll reply. I've only gone and replied, but in the space of 2 days, both of them have come back and been like, this isn't really what I'm looking for. And then another one has said like, we've already got a team for this. And I feel like this is normal for the early days, but I'm still having to like just get the hang of it and wrap my head around it, that like, you really just have to keep showing up. Like, you just have to keep going. You're gonna get ignored, you're gonna get no's, and then you're gonna get somewhat yeses, and then they'll change their mind. You guys have probably heard me talk about meetups in London a couple of times now, and this is officially the first one that I've ever done. I didn't properly vlog whilst I was there. I was aiming to be like really present and honestly just make the event as good as possible, be there with people, talk to people, mingle, and honestly it couldn't have gone any better. Basically, I'll put a bunch of pictures and videos up on screen. I feel like nowadays, if you're someone that's like early 20s, late 20s, even in your 30s, it's so easy to just be like, go to work, go home, and just rinse and repeat. I mean, I've been in that trap with business lately. Like, you've just seen me sat in the same corner of my room every single clip. But I really wanted to make an effort to actually like, no, Christina, do some things in real life, go to events, create events, host events, do things in person. And honestly, hosting this one just reminded me of exactly why I wanted to do this. It's been on my vision board for like 2 years. Like, I've always wanted to do something like this, but I was so nervous. Anyway, if this kind of thing resonates with you, you also want to meet like-minded young people who are really ambitious. Everyone I spoke to at the event is doing like really cool things. Like, some of you guys are doctors, some of you guys are businesses. It was so cool to talk to everyone. If you want to come to our next event, I release all the details and information in my newsletter. I'll share a link to subscribe or sign up for more details. Our next one will be in the end of April. It has been a full day, full, like, stuffed turkey full. It's been a full day. I think, take a shot every time I say I think I've landed my 3rd client, but I think I might have landed my third client. Oh, guys, this is not for the week. This is not for the week. I do actually think I've landed my third client. One thing I will say, I am getting better at this. I am getting so much better at this. Christina, 3 months ago, would not believe where I am right now. That sales call, so well. Yes, I didn't close the sale. Yes, she's not on board just yet. She needs to speak to her husband. But, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of how far I've come. Guess what, guys? Shock, horror, this did not end up being my third client. Are we surprised? Although I don't want to be negative, actually, no. But no, it didn't end up being my third client. Can't remember what this person even said. Like, I've actually lost track of what person this was. Anyway, it didn't end up working out, but I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like things are working. Guys, I feel like we're finally making some traction. Do I not just always vlog here? I promise I go outside, guys. I'm actually dressed for the gym. I'm going to the gym in a bit, but finally making some traction. I could actually cry with joy. I've been sending so many emails, so many different messages, and in the last couple of days I've had a bit of traction. I say traction, we'll see how it goes. Basically, I'm booking calls and I'm going on more calls than usual. I feel like things are like finally working. Guys, I'm currently at Costa, but I think I may have landed my third client. How many times have I said that before? We'll see what she says in the email. I have been in a bit of a funk, a rush. I don't know what to call it. Like, today is a Saturday and I've literally spent all day, I'm not even joking, 8 a.m. in the morning. It's right now 8 p.m. just on my laptop all day. Recently I've been questioning, like, am I actually cut out for this? Like, do I have what it takes? Having a mentee B in Asda wasn't on my bingo card in 2026, but here we are. I can't really remember why I was spiraling a bit here, but basically I think I was getting my hopes up again for a client in Costa. I think I was just asking myself, like, am I cut out for this? And I've asked a bunch of my business friends, even like mentors and stuff, like, is it normal to doubt yourself this much? Because I'm gonna be completely honest, guys, like, every other day I'm asking myself, am I cut out for this? And I thought, if you're a business owner, you need to have full conviction, you need to believe in yourself, you need to think, yeah, I'm cut out for this, I can do this, no one is, no one's better than me, I'm the best. I thought that was mentality you had to have, and maybe that works for some people, but actually the more I've spoken to friends that have businesses, or like family members that have all done well in business, they're actually like, no, Christina, it's normal to doubt yourself. Like, it's totally common. Like, all of us are questioning if we're doing the right thing. All of us are figuring it out as we go along. So I guess, what you're seeing in some of these clips is just me spiraling in real time, but then also kind of just come to learn that it is normal to doubt yourself. And I'm not kicking myself as much, because it's almost like when you learn any new skill, you might question, I don't know how to drive properly, I don't know how to swim properly, I don't know how to run properly without being out of breath. Like, it's just part of the process. And I was saying it in this clip, but you can't hear me properly because of the engine of the car, but I did well and truly, actually, really, genuinely, literally land my third client. I know, I still can't even believe it either. It really did happen. Like, money in my account and everything, like, it really did happen. But I think the sad thing was, like I was saying in the earlier clip, because I was working like 8 in the morning till 8 at night, back to back for days and days, like, just working so much, I almost couldn't even like enjoy it. It's gonna sound so stupid, but I guess this is why balance is so important, because when you don't have balance, you actually can't enjoy things. It has happened, guys. I've just checked my Stripe account, my like payments account, and third client has paid. Oh my god, I don't even know how to feel. First of all, the difference that a good night's sleep makes. I was having a full-on like mentee B yesterday, whereas I feel like a lot more refreshed today, and all I've done is just slept, showered, and just got ready for the day. I'm over the moon. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. But today has been a really productive day, actually. I feel like I've turned a corner in my business. For the past few weeks to months, have just felt like it's been a slog trying to get my first few clients. Now that I've got the 3 and things are moving, things are going on, I honestly feel like I've turned a corner. I feel so relieved, but then also scary. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nervous, but good. This is a feeling I've realized you have to get used to in business. If you don't like feeling nervous, honestly, don't start a business. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't bother. Like, stop right there. 90% of your week will be feeling nervous. Don't even do it. Don't. What's crazy is when I started my business, like when I quit my job, I didn't expect it to be this stressful. And maybe that's a bad thing to say. I hold my hands up and say, I actually was surprised. I'm surprised how stressful it is. With that being said though, I don't have any regrets. Like, every day that I have vlogged or shown you guys, every single day that I've been a full-time business owner and not a doctor, I genuinely feel feel so much more relieved. I would rather have this stress than the stress I had as a doctor. When I was a doctor, I honestly was just like questioning so many things. I didn't get excited about the future. I'd think about me in 5 years and I would honestly be so sad, or I'd be filled with dread. Whereas when I think about 5 years from now, I genuinely get really excited and also a bit nervous. Like I have big dreams of like building a team and having an office and having cool people and working with amazing clients. And I'm like, can I actually do it? And speaking of big goals for the future, I honestly feel like I've kind of started to get the ball rolling with that.
Speaking of feeling nervous, tomorrow I have a sales call with a potential client. You might be wondering, why do you have another call with a client when you already have 3? Bro, I don't even know either. This person got back to me way after I sent the email, so I didn't expect her to reply now, but she is a huge creator, millions of followers, who has said in the email, oh, I love, looks like you've got great services, excited to chat, or something. She said something like that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she knows who I am. Like, she's actually replied. It took 4 emails, multiple comments on her videos, stalking her LinkedIn, sending her a DM on LinkedIn for her to actually reply. She probably thinks I'm a stalker. But that is what it took to get her to reply, and now we're actually going to be on a call tomorrow.
We're going to be on a call tomorrow, and that tomorrow was 2 days ago, and I am just awaiting her response via email. I wanted to kind of wrap it up in this vlog, but she's making me wait. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, this is such a big creator. If I told you guys who it was, you probably know. One of the big UK YouTubers. So I'm so excited, so nervous, screaming, crying, throwing up. I know I said I wasn't going to get my hopes up, but if I managed to sign this client, this could truly be something that changes my career. Like, I can see it already. So we'll see how things go. That is it for this week. We will pick things up very, very soon. I love and appreciate you guys so much. If you made it this far, drop a cherry emoji in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.